find the derivative f dash x when f of x equals x to the power 6. Well, in order to find the differential of that, we'll be using the differential of f dash x equals n x to the power n minus 1 if f of x equals x to the power of n. So that's what we're using. You can see n is 6 here, so we'll be saying f dash x equals 6x, 6 to the power minus 1, and that will be 6x to the power 5. N is a half here, so we'll be going f dash x equals a half x, a half to the power minus 1, and that will be a half x minus a half, which can be written as x to the power minus a half over 2. That can be written as, or you might say, a half x to the power minus a half, which can also be written as a half times 1 over x to the power a half. So that's what this is, 1 over x to the power half in indices. And finally, it can be 1 times 1 over 2. Well, x to the power half in indices, that's root of x. So that'll be root x. So that'll be a final answer. X to the power minus 2. So f dash x will be minus 2 x to the power minus 2 minus 1. And that will be minus 2 x to the power minus 3. And that'll be minus 2 times, that's times by the way, 1 over x to the power of 3, because that's what that is in indices. And that will become minus 2 over x cubed. This is product function, but if you can simplify it, you don't need to use product rule. X to the power 2 times x to the power 3, they have the same base, xx. We add the power when we're multiplying. So in this case, it will be f of x here equals x to the power 5. We just add the power because they have the same base. Add the power if you're multiplying. And now we can then apply, we can differentiate. So f dash of x equals 5x, 5 minus 1, and that will be 5x to the power 4 for f dash of x. So the y, the x, is 5x to the power 4. Finally, that one here. Again, this is quotient rule because you're dividing. Again, if you can simplify, you don't need to use quotient rule. So in this case, we have f of x equals, well, so that would be x, according to indices, x to the power minus 5. Because this is dividing, so that will become x to the power minus 5. And this is power 1. Because you're multiplying now, you can add the power. So that will be x to the power minus 4 for f of x. Now applying this where f of x is, so n is minus 4. So f dash of x will be minus 4 x minus 5, because that will be minus 4 minus 1, that's minus 5. And that can be written as minus 4 over x to the power 5. So that's what f dash x is. So the y, the x in this case, will be minus 4 over x to power 5.